if you're on someone's back, basically what this is going to weak side, so you've got triple threat, what they call triple threat, and there's a choke here and a few variations of the same choke. So, if you've got your seat belt here, and the weak side is falling to the underhook side, which is going to be this way, and as you fall, ideally, you want to push on their hips, move back slightly, push on their hips, so you kind of come at an angle and your head is kind of directly underneath them, okay? And what your opponent will do, so you've got this biting in and you've got this on their hips, your opponents will be grabbing your hands, what have you, showing the hand grips and how to get out of these with this style is not going to be easy, so I'm going to kind of bypass this part. But what you want to do in a real life situation is come to this position here where you're separating the arms and you're holding them apart. Then what you want to do is come to the lapel while you're holding this arm out the way, and you're walking. If you can't get under there, it's slightly slack, you can quickly come here, pull, and then you carry on walking again. If you're too slow here, they'll bring this hand up, this arm, and get you here, and you're back to fighting here for over gripping their hand. So you're going to be here, walk, quickly here, and then back to grabbing again, walk, so it's really tight. Then what you want to do, once it's really tight under that neck, is you kick off their hip, come high, and then you go not over like the rucksack over their shoulder, because if you did, it's not completely isolating the arm. It's kind of pushing the arm to the side, but they'll still be able to kind of protect themselves with your choke. So what you're going to do is whilst you're up here, is go over their shoulder and around, and the leg that goes around their far side goes under your leg here and bites in tight. So you're here, and then from here, once you've got your legs together, is you again shoot yourself back low again, and then this gi is a bit tight on this grapple dummy, but what will be vacant is the other side of the gi here, and you pull here while you pull there, and that will be a choke, turning your like a normal choke here, and pull here will be there. So their arm is now isolated and blocked, so they can't get that out. You pull, and that's basically a choke there. What some people may do is, before you're able to get their gi here, they might follow you with their hand and keep stopping you here. If they keep doing that, as you go to do this, if they follow you with their hand here, what you do is you shoot forward, grab their trouser leg, and come a bit higher to keep their on their chest, keep them a bit more rigid, and basically you're there. So again, that's where the choke will come in. You've got their trousers now, you've got your legs over their chest to keep them more rigid and not moving. If you had it lower, there's kind of movement there, so you want to kind of keep them really tight here. So as you pull round, that's choking them. Again, what some people may do, if they know what's coming, before, just say they follow you here with their arm, so you can't come here for that choke, and before you shoot forward to get the trouser leg, as you come back to arch to finish the job, they might grab your head and stop you from being able to go back and finish this choke. In that instance, you go under their arm, round the back of their head, and then there you have it. Finish off there. and that will be the third variation of this. And yeah, so that's what I'll be going over this evening with my instructor. Just a little add-on that I just remembered. Okay, so you've got your hooks in. Go to the weak side, so the underhook side here. Put your seat belt, you drop here, push on the hip, turn at the angle, you've got the bites here. Now, you're walking here. Ideally, you want to get the gi here. But before then, you'll have this arm out the way, push them down, this arm will be here. You come over with your leg, and you're there. And then you come back down to here, so you're isolating their arm, and then you'll get their gi, and then pull down while you're doing this. As mentioned before, if they keep rubbing your hand so you can't do that, I showed that you jump forward to grab their pants here, but to do that, you can't just do that because they might just block you. So to do that, what you want to do is flare your hips outwards. This opens up a gap underneath here. Shoot forward here. So you've got the pants here, and then come higher, and then finish it there. Everything else is the same. So if they grab your head, come around the back, chopping their arm, and then you're there. Okay, so the only additional information there was if they keep annoyingly holding my hand, so I can't do this, getting their gi here to pull down as I come here. I just pull them over slightly, that opens a gap, shunt forward, come back, so I've got their pants here, come higher, and then there you are. Just a little added part of another little bit of micro detail there, but it's that's very important.